Hey everyone, today we're talking about a fascinating little creature called the oak flea. You might be thinking, flea? On an oak tree? What's that about? Well, let me tell you, it's not your typical flea. It's actually a type of leaf beetle, but a really, really tiny one. In fact, it's so small that it's practically microscopic. These little guys are only about 0.0 millimeter long, which is about the size of a pinhead. They're usually a dark brown or black color, and they have these really interesting, elongated bodies that make them look a bit like tiny, jumping fleas. But don't worry, they don't bite or sting. Oak fleas are actually pretty harmless to humans, but they can cause some damage to oak trees. They feed on the leaves of oak trees, and if there are a lot of them, they can actually cause the leaves to turn brown and fall off. But usually, the damage isn't too severe. So, there you have it. The oak flea, a tiny but fascinating creature that plays a small role in the ecosystem of oak trees. Hey everyone, today we're talking about the oak flea, a tiny little beetle that can cause some big problems for oak trees. Now, you might be thinking, a flea on an oak tree? That doesn't sound right. And you'd be right to think that. These guys aren't actually fleas, they're beetles, but they are so small they're often mistaken for fleas. So, how do these tiny beetles reproduce? Well, they lay their eggs on the underside of oak leaves. These eggs hatch into larvae, which then feed on the leaves, causing damage to the tree. Now, you might be wondering, how harmful are these oak fleas? Well, they can be quite harmful, especially in large numbers. They can cause significant damage to oak trees, leading to defoliation, which is the loss of leaves. This can weaken the tree and make it more susceptible to other pests and diseases. In severe cases, oak flea infestations can even kill oak trees. So, it's important to keep an eye out for these tiny beetles and take action if you see them.